Okay, I'm just here up in the side. Now we're going to be doing this one off base. So we want this to have the least amount of volume as possible. So you'll notice the clip, it could possibly get in your way. Just try to work around that there. Be very gentle. You don't have to be rammy with the mannequins or the hair. It can just be a slow process. Take your time. You shouldn't be frustrated as you're going through this. If it takes you, longer than you think, this is the first time you're working with this hair and with these rollers. So be patient with yourself as you're going through. I'll tell you what, this very first one, when we clip this, it has a few issues. One, it likes to bunch because I have this ear in the way. And the ear, your client's going to have an ear too. It's going to make this bottom one not near as smooth as you would like it to be. You're just going to have to live with a little bit of imperfection in your roller set for this first one, because otherwise your pin is never going to go in there. If I pinned it exactly at the center base, it would have no hair to cling to, and that ear is making this just slightly a little bit curlier there. So we've got a little bit of imperfection, but we keep on going. We're going to take down the next piece of hair. Same exact thing here. We want this to be off base with our low volume. So this is going to be coming. Comb this as smooth as you can, right from the roots to the bottom. You can see I'm already having a few issues with that very last roller. And that's the nature of the first roller of an on base. And it also has to do with, off base. Off base, they're a little bit looser because they're not as tightly secured to the head anyway. So even as I come up with this next one, I'm just going to be moving the pin of the other roller inside. This should be sitting off base. And then I'm going to put my roller in here, and you'll notice these are a little looser than the other ones that you've done. So you're just going to have to work with that as we go. There's a few little hairs coming around. All is not lost if you have these little hairs in here. That's not something your client's going to notice in the end if you have one or two hairs. Try to get them all in so that this is all clean. You shouldn't have a lot of hair stuck to the face, but just work with this as we go. Be easy on yourself when you're going through the first time. I'm going to keep going with these. Now it depends on which size you started with. You're going to notice at this point I no longer have any of the red rollers. So just switch to the next size down, which are these, teal, turquoise, whatever you would call these ones, and use these ones for the rest of your roller set color. I ran out of the red, so we're going to have to use the next best thing.